Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of The Talk. Today I'm here with Kevin.
Hello, everybody. How's everyone doing? Is that a
And
lazy eye?
no, you're fine. You're fine.
I was like,
And of course, as some of you know, Canada's Drag Race versus the World finally aired, and we finally have a new winner, a new queen.
bitch, I was this queen's team the start of the days. Like, this was my bitch from day one to when it got rocky to day zero. Like I'm so excited for this.
Right. So the queens in this episode, the queens basically battle it out on the last stage of the competition to basically a runway, and that's it, right? They just did a runway.
Yeah, everyone returned. Everyone came back looking cunt.
Yeah. So everybody comes back. Vanity got eliminated last week, of course, and I think that Vanity, like that elimination of her being eliminated, fourth or fifth?
She was fifth.
I feel like that fit her. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
I feel like
she got fifth last season.
I didn't think she was going to make it to the finale, but I definitely didn't think she was going to go home first.
Yeah, I think she did a good like redemption of herself. I feel like she kind of like did what she had to do. She came, she performed. She knew she was going to do it good at the acting challenges.
Right.
So I mean, I'm proud of her. I think she at least she had one episode like dedicated just to her. Like,
Yeah.
episode 1 was hers.
Yeah.
She slayed that shit. She looked good. She ate Rita Bagg's old ass up. Like, I think she did what she had to be done, and I think she already won in her own eyes.
Yeah, no, she definitely did good, and I think that she can definitely be tapped for like a UK All Stars or something like that later on. Even because I mean UK versus the World is a big competition, like the versus the World franchise. So, anyways, the queens walk into the workroom. They start talking about track record.
Ooh.
So far, Victoria has 3 wins, Rita has 2, Raja has 1, and Silky also has 2 wins.
Raja robbed of the fucking ball.
Yeah, Raja was definitely.
Her and Isis. I'm sorry.
Raja was robbed from that ball. But looking at this point, the queens are in the workroom. There's 4 queens left. How do you feel? Like, who do you think can really take this all the way out?
I said the last episode. Obviously, I'm Team Raja, so I'm gonna be super biased. Raja really has to kick it into high gear this episode because she did good. Like, she won the one episode, and then she's never done bad.
Right.
But like now she needs to like step her pussy up 10 times because like you have a bitch like Victoria who has 3 wins.
Right.
You really like 1 to 3. Like, you obviously know who's better, but like you could win the challenges, but doesn't mean you're gonna win the competition.
Exactly. And I actually, what's funny is that I also said that in last week's podcast, like, the edit has to be like, they have to edit Raja as like the one and only.
Like the only professionals.
If they're really gonna give her the crown, they're gonna like have to edit her as the one and only because she really hasn't had like a huge
aha moment. Like,
yep,
I agree.
Whereas Victoria has won 3 times, is the most recent winner. So she's like
3 times in a row.
She's like killing it.
No, like she's fish. Like, she's destroying the competition. You don't have to throw my fish bomb in.
Right. So the girls basically they're going to start getting ready for the final runway of the competition, and right before they do that, Monét X Change comes back to Drag Race, and she's basically doing what Ru does. Like, you remember when Ru used to do like the RuPaul podcast with Michelle Visage?
Yep. What's the tea? Now it's the tuck, baby.
Now it's a tuck.
Like, and Michelle, sit down.
Right.
From her fanboy.
So Monét was welcomed back to Drag Race,
which was so random to me. Like,
I didn't think it was random. I did because she was a mentor on Celebrity Drag Race.
Yep.
And she just had finished All Star 7, which was the season.
Y'all know how we think about like All Star 7.
Right.
Like, that was our summer.
So I think that she's now in this status of I no longer compete now. Like I'm like a branch.
It was just kind of random to me, just because like since it is Canada versus the world, like I would expect more like either a Canada winner or even Brooklyn to come in. Like, I feel like Monét, like All Stars winner 4, like it was such a random like winner to choose from. I don't know, but
I mean, I get what you're saying. Like, it was random because they could have picked from Canada themselves. But I think that they were trying to like fish for other viewers. And I feel, like if we bring Monét, like we kind of bring her audience. So
and you and Monet had a little rocky relationship start.
Yeah, like I didn't like Monet at first, but
you were Monet's biggest hater. No, you really were.
I really were, because Trinity the Tugged won All Stars 4.
No, she won All Stars 4.
So
I don't want to get
I was really,
but...
really a Monet hater. And I also didn't think that Monet really did that good in season 10.
I love that queen, but like I don't think she did good.
But then when she came to All Star 7, every
tuck you were always like, no, Monet did that. And I was always like, girl.
Monet ate All Star 7 up and left no crumbs at all.
And she's big, so you know there'll be crumbs left.
She ate them up. Like, she was so good. So then that's kind of like when I like flipped over and started loving Monet. Because
so you love Monet now?
No, now I love Monet.
All right. That'll be now.
And so weird, but the other day I was like looking at her Instagram and I was like, wait, she's sexy.
Like as a boy or a girl?
Like when she's at a drag.
Ew. Do you know her name's Kevin?
Yeah, she's sexy, Pooh.
That's your tea? Really?
She had a little necklace, and her teeth looked super white.
They're not hers.
And it doesn't matter.
Like, do you know, like, the hate you had for Monet is the hate I'll always have for Rita Baga. I don't think you could do it. She can come to Newark right now and give me $100,000, and I'll still hate that bitch. I'll take the money, though. Do you want chocolate?
No, I'm good.
You're just talking so much about Monet. I thought you'd want, like, a chocolate bar.
No, I'm good. So the 4 remaining ladies duel it out, and the category is this week Coronation, Eleganza, Extravaganza.
Yes, ESL.
Oh my god, it's so good. Also, Brooklyn looked so good.
She eats everyone up. Like, she's the top 2 every week.
Everyone.
Like, Brooklyn knows what she has to do as a host. She knows she didn't win. She knows that's not a part of her tea. Like, she really comes correct. Makeup, body, hair, like...
She's really doing an amazing job hosting this show. Like, she is truly, like, a great decision. I'm super happy for her.
I wish she would have won.
This is a job, you know? Like, you know, she has Canada's Drag Race every season. And plus, now she has Versus the World whenever it comes back to Canada.
After all these fucking countries.
You
back
know?
in 2040.
So it's like, she's booked and busy.
Yeah.
And you're a host. Like... And also, she's the host of Canada's Drag Race, which is the 3rd most famous franchise. So it's like a big franchise.
Yeah.
You know?
No, Brooklyn, like, I still think that she was robbed. I think that she should have beat Evie 100%. Like, Evie's not really my tea, but Brooklyn just always comes to work correct.
Right.
Like, that bitch hasn't missed a season. And, like, I just like how she talks. Like, she's very, like, coy and very, like soft-spoken. Bitch, I want to see her on an all-star season. Because she would come correct.
I wouldn't want for her to compete because she's, as a host now, if she competes, she's going to have to get fired.
Like Pangina.
If she competes and loses, she's getting fired.
Imagine she's
because
first
how
out.
Can you host?
She's first out. RuPaul's switching her out real quick. Priyanka.
Like, how can you host? Like, you know, like, it just, no. So Brooklyn, stay in your judging chair, in your host chair. You look pretty. You're the baddest bitch. And you're good. You do not need to go for another crown. You do not need to go for another
Your crown is your show.
I will say, if one day they want to tap you to host the pit stop, that would be cute.
Oh, speaking of the pit stop, did you hear for season 15?
Yes. So, actually, yes. Little break between. Season 15, of course, is coming next week. And
that's your Drag Race. That's your meat and potatoes. Like, that is your Drag Race.
I love it. Well, actually, like, my Drag Race is actually All Stars. Like, that was my baby.
But you love American Drag Race.
I love American Drag Race.
That's your tea.
I am American. I love American Drag Race.
You used to be like super tea. It was hard to get you to even watch UK.
No, because UK looks like, no shade. But the international franchises, they look cheap.
Not España. España looks good. I don't know what they're saying.
The camera work, like, I don't know, like, it just...
Down Under always looks so fuzzy. Do you notice that?
It looks like blurry.
Like, but they needed it for Spanky. Because Spanky's makeup girl. But we love her. We love her.
We love Spanky.
We want to get her on the tug. She would probably answer.
No, yeah.
I'm going to do my intern work.
No, we love Spanky Jackson.
We're a Spanky Jackson stan account.
No, honestly,
we really are.
We need to definitely create that, because that was one of the ways that I was like, wow, I actually like felt this. Like I wanted you to win.
I love how she showed that like you don't have to be beautiful to be a winner on RuPaul's Drag Race. So you just be super talented,
right?
And like
you could be that girl,
like,
and that's enough.
Like she looked like someone.
And we needed that. We needed for someone to win that. Like
we needed an ugly winner. That's what you're saying.
No, she's not ugly, but she's not like a look queen. You know what? She's not.
She doesn't look good.
She's a drag queen. She's a good drag queen, but she's
so shady.
What?
Like she's a good drag queen.
She's not a look queen. She's not a runway queen, but she's a good drag queen. Like overall, some queens are good look queens, but they're not good lip syncer.
Got Meg. No shade. No shade. Actually, I don't know fuck shade.
So it's like you can give me a cute look, but if you can lip sync and entertain me at the club,
like was so entertaining. Like I just like she looked like an uncle of mine that I have. Somewhere.
I loved Spanky Jackson. Anyways, going back to topic.
Spanky Jackson versus the world.
With Spanky, imagine. Oh my god. So all of the contestants are brought back to the runway as we're looking through everybody's final look. Oh. And honestly,
Isis Couture.
It was such a beautiful look.
Isis motherfucking Couture. Like when I tell you Isis Couture is probably one of my top look queens. Like she will never be on that runway looking crazy.
She's so good. She is truly so good.
She would have won the season again.
She knows how to do her craft. She knows how that is one winner that will say she handles herself as a winner. She's that girl.
No, she and she looks good as a boy. Like low key.
She's very
I would let her top me.
You know what's funny though? I kind of see resemblance of Trinity the Tuck. You know, in the sense of they're so put together.
And they make their own shit.
They make their own shit. They're so put together. They're good queens. They do good in almost every.
The fact that Trinity the Tuck has 10 challenge wins.
Trinity the Tuck is truly
always the body,
never the face. But just that girl.
No,
she knows how to do Drag Race.
She is a truly a winner of Drag Race.
She knows how to do Drag Race.
She was robbed of a solo win.
Wow. Yeah.
Monét really.
And she did amazing on All Star 7.
No, bitch. In her verse, she said, "Check it, 7 wins." By the time it ended, she had fucking 10 wins. Woo, girl, she could have won All Star 7. I would have been happy. I would know. Between her and Jinx, I think they both did the best.
They did good, but I wanted Jinx to win. No ifs or buts.
Oh no, Jinx was gonna win in this house. We were team the first episode, bitch.
Team Jinx.
I remember being in your apartment. We just saw Jinx in her snatch game. We were cackling,
giggling.
I've never actually laughed at Drag Race.
Giggling.
When the trade text.
When the trade text.
And we're
all of the girls come back. One of the looks that literally stand out to me was Kendall Jenner's. I'm sorry, that was trash.
It looked like Jan's promo. It looked
cheap, and it looked like she folded it in her bag, and it because she folded it, it just stood folded. She tried to roll it out, but it was all folded. It was it didn't look.
She came
good.
Too early. She came way too early. She has not yet evolved.
She came way too early. You could tell that no shade. She is still figuring out her drag.
100%.
She just got a little bit more money, so she's able to buy an expensive wig, an expensive
She got a human hair unit, and she doesn't know how to act.
But that does not make a queen, and that's coming just from observing. You cannot throw on a good wig and a somewhat of a good outfit and think that that's gonna make you. No, there's something missing with Kendall Jenner.
I literally, once you said that makes so much sense, because if you notice, you won't see a look and oh, that's Kendall Jenner. You won't see a performance that's Kendall Jenner. She hasn't solidified her brand. I feel when you see Isis, when you see Raja or Silky, they do things that are very them.
Yeah.
I feel with Kendall, she's still figuring it out in a point where it's everything she's worn could have been more than anyone else. Everything she's done was kind of it was very middle of the road.
Right.
So I'm waiting for her to have that one thing she's good at and excel in it, and then bring it to the full face of her drag.
Right. Yeah. Same. That's really my hope for her, and I think that she definitely came way too early. But I heard that there was a rumor that almost a lot of them were
that rumor was actually spoken about me through that last Tuck episode.
Yeah, at the time. What was it that you said last episode?
So basically, this entire cast was alternates. Literally, Trinity the K. Bonet was supposed to be on it. Then she got taken out for Kendall. Well, she got put in like whatever. She couldn't go in a Canada win. The winner, they wanted a winner really badly, so Isis wasn't supposed to be there. The winner of Italy was supposed to be there, Electric Bionic, and then she canceled because she can't speak English.
Is that really what she canceled?
Yeah.
But what would you accept to begin with?
No, they want her. They were pushing her to be on it, and then it was just like the entire cast is like second ups, like second like like alternates. So like I guess they just kind of like put them together and throw out to see what stuck. But like Kendall was like probably the last member to join. Like
I think that Kendall Jenner, Stephanie.
Oh my God, Stephanie had
and Anita Wiglet. Like their drag.
She scares me.
Their drag it looked like regular season drag. You know, it looked like this is my first time on Drag Race.
Yep.
And I know that it felt like that for them too, because in the finale we see that they're like,
they're still like
they're all talking when they go back to Untucked, and they're all saying like, you know, like I know that this was the beginning to my drag journey, and I cannot wait to see girls. Some of these girls already are defined, and they know who they are in this drag world.
Victoria Scone literally had 2 episodes and came here and looked elevated. Like, we didn't know what to expect from
her. I mean, Victoria. She was still that girl in UK.
No, she was good for the 2 episodes, but like she came here so elevated that like we just didn't know what to expect with her. Like it was kind of like whatever we thought to expect was already elevated. So for someone that we didn't see a lot of, like Stephanie Prince, it's like, you know, it was just
Victoria Scone is a good ass queen.
No, like she's
really a good ass queen. And her mug is tight. That body is always right.
The tuck is tight.
Those
pussy lips.
She's funny.
Oh my God.
She knows how to act. She's low-key a total package.
How do you feel that like she proposed to her girlfriend on Netflix?
Oh, I thought that was so. As soon as I saw her propose, I said, "Oh, she's not winning." I knew it, because at the end of the day, you know, I am a producer, so like when I see certain things play out, I can tell how things are gonna end because I'm always thinking in that producer hat.
Yes.
So when I saw that she did that moment and proposed to her girlfriend, I said, "Oh, she's not winning," because they're not gonna let her propose and act and win the crown in the same.
She didn't win the crown, but she won a ring.
So I'm glad she did that though. Like I'm glad she took ownership of that, and she was like, you know what, let me do this.
And then I saw at the live crowning, the girlfriend came on stage, and like Victoria went down on one knee. I was like, wow, it's actually like love is love.
Love is love. So happy. And we're single. So cute. But yeah, so I think that Victoria Scone really did good. You know, when we
good season.
When we after the runway, they finally break them up, and basically they're paired Raja versus Victoria Scone for the lip sync Palooza, whatever
tournament competition,
Olympics.
Just an episode.
And then we have Rita Baga and Silky. So first things first. Raja and Victoria Scone. Raja ate.
Oh, girl.
Raja ate. And also, again, the lip syncs are always edited to like show who's going to win, right?
100%.
But Victoria Scone, I feel like there was something wrong with her. Like, I feel like she kind of shut down as soon as the lip sync started.
I feel like she kind of knew.
And she also looked so good with that long hair.
The song mostly being like rap and like more like hip hop R&B. Like, I feel like she kind of was like, oh, I'm going to sit my white ass down and let Raja have this moment. Because honestly, like, there's nothing that she could have done that would have been like out lip sync Raja in that moment.
I just feel like she could have tried a little bit harder. I feel like
her splits in the random ass spots of the song, I was like,
I feel like as soon as like the shows the lip sync started, she like shut down and she was playing it safe. She wasn't playing it to win.
Yeah,
and I'm just like, this you're either losing the crown or you're moving forward. So like, why are you like acting like this is to save your life or for the money? It was weird.
Home.
Well,
with the ending of it, like I overall, like, since Raja did obviously destroy her, like, I'm happy with Victoria's showing though. I feel like she's definitely due for an All Stars because again, like, this is 5 episodes and we saw this amazingness out of her. Imagine her with a full brand like fucking All Stars season. Like,
but the thing is, I don't like seeing people compete that just competed.
Oh no, they're gonna take some time.
I would have to see like at least a season or 2 in between them coming back.
Like, work on the marriage, worry about the marriage, like
Raja and Silky were both on All Star 6, but then we had All Star 7, and then we had Drag Race 14. So there were some shows in between before we
It
got
gives
them
the viewer
again.
like not
A
the
break.
like oversaturation of the same fucking queen. Because when you have Jujubee on the same 6 seasons back to back to back to back, I'm like, bitch, what more can she do?
Right. I'm over it. So
She comes back for season 15.
Imagine.
She's in the fucking the gift. I would be like, oh my god, this bitch is tired. Same purple wig.
I mean, it makes her iconic though. It truly
Does
makes it truly makes her iconic.
I mean, she's paid.
She's paid.
She's
and she must be a favorite if she keeps it, you know, like
her contract is tight.
That goes to show like she is connected in the World of Wonder hallways.
She got a dorm there.
Yeah, no, she's definitely doing good. So Raja wins the lip sync, of course, and moves forward to the last round. And then we have Silky versus Rita Baga. Also, I really like that edit that they did where they had like the two queens and the verses.
Oh, that's cool.
I really like that. It was cute that they did that. I love it when the producers get creative. When they produce. So then Rita Baga was trying.
No shade.
No shade. Rita Baga was trying to lip sync for her life.
Is it bad that I'm like kind of bored of the Silky lip syncs? Like,
I mean, you have the right to have that opinion.
Thank you. Like, I just feel like it's always like I always know there's gonna be a reveal. I always know that she's gonna be doing something, some kind of like I don't know, like I still think she's the lip sync guru, but like I don't know, like I'm bored with her lip syncs now.
I do think she ate Rita Baga up though.
Oh yeah, even being bored, she ate her.
She ate her up. Like I'm sorry, but like Silky really won that lip sync, and when, of course, she wins, and then the final two are Silky and Raja.
America versus America, season 11 versus season 11, season 6 versus season 6 of All Stars. Like, girl,
like this has been the final straw that we've been waiting for between Silky and Raja.
I was so nervous watching it. I was
so nervous because also, like, you know, Raja said in confessional that even though Silky and her have been in the same seasons twice already, they've never actually battled it out one-on-one.
Oh, true.
They've left at different times.
All those seasons.
So this is the first time ever where they're battling versus each other.
It's probably crazy that like Brooke is like literally watching her season 11 sisters like
battle it out.
It's probably such a funny dynamic. Like those three just like in the same, like that's literally season 11 right there.
Season 11. And that was a really good lip sync.
I was just so bored with Silky like doing the reveals, and you know she's a little bit bigger, so it takes her like 10 minutes to get out each piece.
You don't have to say it like that, because when you say it like that, it makes it sound shady.
It was shady. I wasn't hiding the fact that it was shady. I know it's being shady.
Like, she is bigger. It's a fact.
I own she's big. Yes, a big bitch. But I lost my train of thought.
That the reveals were taking a little bit longer.
Yes, like she took off the shirt, took like 10 minutes. Then like the camera's trying to pan out on her trying to take off her pants, and she's in the background. I was like,
right.
Raja was just giving emotion. Like Raja was putting like, this is my last chance.
Right.
Like I had 11, I had All Star 6. Like there's nothing more I can do. There's no
Raja definitely gave it her all.
And I love that. I always, as like a Celine lover, Canada always does a finale lip sync song to anything of Celine's. And like I love Celine Dion, so like it was just so good. Such great, like they have such great song choices, Canada.
That's really good. I didn't know that was like a thing.
Yeah, the more you know.
The more you know with the touch. But yeah, so of course we finally come to the final decision.
Like, I got chills thinking about it because I was nervous. Like I'm Team Raja, but like I really thought it could be Silky.
I really thought Silky could win because I mean, just like Silky said in confessional, it's Raja's time, but it's also my time.
Oh, when she said that, so, like, chills too.
And they were both edited like out there. Because of the edit, I was like, this could go either way.
I was so nervous.
Silky got a great edit, and Raja got a great edit.
And like coming down to like wins, like Silky
had more wins.
Yeah,
she was doing better, track record wise. So, but I mean, Raja definitely ate that up, and I am happy. Congratulations.
Oh, like I'm so happy. Like this bitch was my bitch from the start. Like, I never doubted her.
I'm definitely happy for Raja to win. It's definitely good to see when a queen comes back, and she's also the first queen to come back 3 times and actually win. Every queen, there's been 60 queens in the history of Drag Race that have come back 3 times and they have lost. That's an issue.
And also, she's like, I think I saw on Instagram, like, if not the only or the one of the very few black winners.
No, she's the only queen of color.
She's the only queen of color to win in 2022.
In 2022.
Like, she's one that's fucked up, but two, like, she is just like a legacy. Like, she's just like the future. Like, she is the world.
No, she's
the moment.
She's the world.
Like, she deserves this.
And
so
I also
much.
love the fact that like it went to her because like the highest crown is being held by Jinx right now, and the crown that goes under Queen of all queens is Queen of the world.
Yeah.
And
like I'm just so happy that she won because like I saw the video of her, the taping of like when she found out, and like she just fell to the floor crying.
Yeah, I know.
And like it shows that like for someone to like her whole trajectory on RuPaul's Drag Race was insane. Like she went to the most hated on season 11. Like people, I remember all the hate mail. Like I myself was not the craziest fan. Like the fact that I'm speaking about this 2022 about Raja O'Hara winning Drag Race, like.
Well, that shook her. I feel like it traumatized her.
Like you went through like the world, like everyone hated you as a queen on season 11. Like she was rude. Well, she was rude in the edit, but like everyone hated her. And now the fact that everyone like she was the first pick for everyone to win is like, like this probably means the world to her. Literally, UK versus.
She really changed as a person. She really had a self like actualization moment and was like, oh my god, that person that I just saw on season 11, that's not really who I am, and I don't want to be that person.
Yes.
So
agreed.
Like I'm gonna change, and I can tell that she's like working on herself constantly
because she's like not like if you put like the season 11 confessionals and then even next to this All-Star 6, like they just act totally different.
Totally different.
Do you think it's fake?
No, but I think that it's more like the fact that like there's that
you saw your ass. You saw your ass on season 11.
Yeah, and there's that recognition, like I'm on camera. Let me say, like let me come off good because now I feel like a lot of reality TV stars, especially when they're doing their confessionals, they're really like speaking to the audience, not necessarily always saying what they truly feel because they want to say things that are going to go well with the audience so that they can.
So it's like you're afraid of the edit, like you're afraid of like.
You're afraid of the edit. You're afraid of social media. You're afraid of the audience. You're afraid.
Which that's why I loved old school Drag Race, like seasons 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like those bitches would call someone a fat stupid cunt on fucking confessionals and be like, "Okay, fans, what of it?" And now like queens like tippy toe around their real opinions because they're afraid what we're gonna say, but like it's such a catch-22 because it's the truth. Like they say something negative, the whole fan base is gonna be like, "You're a negative ass bitch," but then they are like, "Where's the drama? Why are you all so kissy kissy buddy buddy?"
Right.
It's such a weird world.
I also, towards the end of this competition, the girls were loving each other. Oh, you guys are my sisters. I couldn't do this without each other. But like, like the girls don't bring the drama no more. Like, where is Candy Muse? Where is Candy Muse?
I said what I said.
Like,
I heard season 15 got some drama, girl.
I hope there's drama because I'm tired of this kumbaya shit. Y'all can be kumbaya in the streets when y'all out of the show.
But it's like they're shady in real life and they be fighting on Twitter.
Right.
But they're afraid to fight on Drag Race.
And they be right. You guys all be talking mad shit about each other on Twitter, but then on Drag Race, oh, we're sisters and forever and this sisterhood and oh my god.
Grow out.
Like, and don't get me wrong, I'm here for that. But like this is a reality show at the end of the day. Where is the drama?
Like, where's the Emmys, girl? Like, Untucked won an Emmy for a reason.
For a reason. Y'all are not untucking the same way.
Like, I remember when Raven was like, when Tatiana said to Raven, like, I think you think I'm shit. And then Raven was like, I would never say that. And then it pans to like 6 different confessionals of her just talking straight shit about Tatiana.
Right.
Like, or when Raven talked shit about fucking Nicole Page's work's acrylic toenails. Like, I miss just the mean and the shade.
The shade.
Do you know what I'm waiting for? What has not happened yet? I'm trying to like an actual physical fight.
I don't think it will ever.
I would love that because I'm a Bad Girls Club lover. Like if his shit is like the Housewives, mine's the Ratchet Bad Girls Club, like the Zeus Network. Like I would love for like Candy Muse All Stars just bop somebody like. And if
no, I don't want it to get ghetto.
I would love her to get ghetto, girl.
I don't want it to get ghetto because it's like, oof, child. So I'm looking at my text messages.
He's back?
Yes, Pooh.
I burned that bridge.
So moving forward, Silky unfortunately does not win the lip sync. Raja is crowned as the winner of Canada's Drag Race, Canada versus the World.
Such a long name. It's like RuPaul's Drag Race, Canada's RuPaul's Drag Race versus like.
We're happy for Raja. Yeah, like honestly, just happiness. It was a great crowning.
Yeah, I think it was deserved.
It was deserved. She did amazing, and she finally got her crown, and she can finally rest. And she got $100,000.
And it's crazy because Blue from UK vs. the World won a song with RuPaul, and I can tell you they weren't in that same recording studio because it was like jump cuts. It was like it's UK versus the world. Like it was crazy. Like I know she's mad.
I know.
Which is crazy because come to think about it, like say like a queen from like Canada goes to UK versus the world, like Lemon, and then wins, and she didn't get money. But then if she just went to Canada versus the world, she would have won money.
Right.
Like bitch, if they would have called me for UK, I'd be like, I'm not going on that dumb shit.
No, honestly, only the UK queens that like need to step out and like make themselves a name. Like I get it, but like I don't want to be called to no versus UK versus the world, or I don't want to be called for no UK All Stars. Y'all don't get paid.
I saw something on Twitter. I have a question for you.
What?
If you were to go back, would you go on UK versus the world? No money, but you get judged by RuPaul and more exposure, or go to Canada's versus the world? No RuPaul, not much exposure, but $100,000 fucking dollars. What would you do, Pooh?
If it was like All Stars?
Yeah, it's like UK or.
What was my first season? American.
America, yeah.
If my first season
DR.
If my first season was American Drag Race, and now I'm going to like either UK Canada versus the world or UK versus the world, I will pick Canada versus the world because
I want that $100,000.
Like I already saw RuPaul in my original season.
Okay.
So now I'm gonna go for the money.
But what if you didn't? Say you were at like fucking.
España. If I was at España, I will go to see RuPaul. I feel like every queen should try to see RuPaul.
Yeah.
Every queen, if they have like an All-Stars opportunity, they should try to get judged by RuPaul. It just gives you like a stamp in the Drag Race universe of like, I was judged by RuPaul.
Yeah, and Michelle.
And
the hilarious Ross Matthews and fashion superstar Carson Kressley. I hate when they always say that little spiel about them. Like, I've never...
And now, pop culture icon, T.S. Madison.
Like, I've never thought that Ross Matthews was hilarious. And I'm sorry, Carson Kressley has no good fashion. He dresses like every white man with a suit.
No shade. So, any final thoughts?
I'm super excited for Sasha Colby's RuPaul's Drag Race, season 15.
Yeah.
Like,
the girls look good.
No, this fucking... We need to do an episode
Marsha, she looks cunt.
No, she's cunt. Like you're cunt.
In the promo when she like just glides, I was like, ooh, Marsha.
I'm sorry, but like I'm low-key living for Sugar and Spice.
No, I'm living for Sugar and Spice.
I thought that it was gonna be corny having the two TikTok twins on there. But like, no, they're cunt. And they do their own hair. They do like their makeup's cunt. Like, but my top two are Mistress Isabel Brooks. That bitch is so funny. Mm-hmm. And obviously, your drag queen's favorite drag queen, Sasha Colby.
I mean, honestly, listen, I don't really know much. I don't really like to read too much when it comes to the new seasons of Drag Race. I don't like to go on Reddit. I don't even like to even follow the queens before I meet them when they walk in through at the workroom. But I've been hearing a lot of shit about Sasha Colby, and I just really hope that she delivers. I hope that she delivers because I've heard that she's that girl.
No, she is like Bianca Del Rio stats. Like you come in, you eat shit up, you fuck shit up, and you leave. Okay. I'll put money on it.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Well,
the money girl.
We'll see where that goes. I'm very excited for season 15. It airs next week. We're gonna be in Orlando. So
if you're in the Orlando area and you want to come fuck either of us.
No, Pooh.
Sorry.
Not on the podcast. That was allegedly.
If you want to come to Orlando and meet myself and Wellington and our bodies will be staying at. Just kidding. We gotta go see Trinity the Tuck and Trinity K. Bonet.
Right. No, I'm excited to go to Orlando. We're gonna watch Drag Race from.
Oh my God! It's gonna be season 15, and we'll be there.
The Friday we land.
Oh my God! We're gonna view. Oh my God!
Yeah, that's literally what I just said. Yes, we're gonna be in Orlando, so we have to find a like a bar or something.
A viewing party
to like watch it.
Oh my God, girl! Now I'm even more excited, girl.
Yeah,
I'm going for like femme bottom vibes, like very like. Like Wellington will let me wear nails.
But enough.
No, like, okay, this is kind of funny story. Not funny, but like, so we're at IHOP just hanging out, and I'm telling Wellington that I want to get nails, and he looks at me. He goes, "Pooh, are you trans?"
Well, I just wanted to create a space for you to be able to feel comfortable.
It was like shady, but it wasn't.
I wasn't trying to be shady. I wasn't trying to be shady.
You were like, "Pooh, are you trans?"
No, I'm like, well, Pooh, like. I see you playing with wigs, Alain. I see now you want to have nails. And I know you're not a drag queen yet. So, like, I just wanted to know.
It was just so funny because it
Pooh,
was.
you know you can be anything with me.
Even a top?
No, Pooh.
No, Pooh.
Not anything. I'll take it back. Anyways, let's close this out because, like, enough. Thank you so much for listening to another episode of The Tuck. This has been... The tea, you decide the shade. Make sure that you subscribe to our podcast. We come on here every week recapping the latest of Drag Race. Mm-hmm. And make sure that you guys follow us on Instagram at Wellington on Air.
At K.EVINK.
Yeah, thank you so much, listeners. You guys are amazing. And
hi, Raymond. So sad you couldn't be here today.
Yes, shout out to Raymond. He couldn't be here today. He's out vacationing with his family for the holidays still. So
he's at a bathhouse.
So shout out to him. He's gonna be back next week, and Drag Race premiere next week. Everybody, it's a national holiday next Friday.
This
so exciting.
Like even though like it's only gonna be like 2 weeks off of Drag Race, I'm like I can't do this.
Not even 2 weeks.
Oh, true. It's literally a week.
Yeah, it's literally a week. Like
it's gonna be the longest week of our lives.
Yeah, literally. Well, thank you so much. We love you. Until next week. Bye.